Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 300 cost rated match here in the Zaku Half-Cannon. We're going to be on Mountain for this match here, and yeah, I have a match on the lower cost end of GBO2 here. As of recording, low cost has been very prominent in rotation recently, especially a lot of 300 cost matches. So I've been kind of taking the opportunity to just play some 300 suits, some that I haven't used in quite a while now, and also just trying to see the new suit that was added at 300, the Gym 2 Maria Shield Co. version, which is something I'll get into later in the video here, but yeah, I really just wanted to try out some lower cost suits that I haven't used in a while. And the reason I wanted to focus on the Zaku Half-Cannon here is because recently I did a video on the Gelgook. I kind of talked about how that suit, it has a level 2 that was stuck behind a token pack and it never released past that. Well, the Zaku Half-Cannon, its level 2, which would be at 350, was also locked in that same token pack. So yeah, I'm going to be using the level 1 Zaku Half-Cannon here at 300. Kind of a similar song and dance to the Gelgook. I really wish we could get the level 2 version of this suit more widely available, but you know, as of now, it kind of just is what it is. Still was fun to get the native cost version out here, though, and kind of just give it a whirl, especially on Mountain here. I feel like Mountain, with both this Zaku Half-Cannon and the Code Fairy Half-Cannon, I feel like Mountain actually tends to be a pretty decent map for those suits, but yeah, I'm going to talk about the Zaku Half-Cannon here. I'm just going to briefly go over its weapons and whatnot, because I do want to get into the current state of 300 as well. This is something that, from playing, I also kind of want to get into, but yeah, the Zaku Half-Cannon, it is a support type mobile suit, and you do get a pretty nice range of weapons. For your primary, you have the choice of either picking the base Zaku machine gun or the MMP-78 machine gun with grenade launcher, and I'm going to be using the latter weapon here since I think the added grenade launcher is really good with the Zaku Half-Cannon here. For your main melee weapon, you do have Blow, which has the standard Xeon punchy combo where your downswing is the shoulder charge. For your secondary weapons, you have the Smoke Discharger, which gives you temporary stealth and increased defense. You have the 120mm Vulcan gun, which is the giant shoulder gatling you have right there. Yeah, they do refer to it as a Vulcan gun, but yeah, quite big compared to most traditional Vulcan weapons there. You also have a big gun. You have a pair of leg triple missile pods. And then for your skills, you have a very short list here. You have High Performance Radar, Observational Data Link, Frontline Support System, and Precision Shelling. And yeah, that's kind of what I mostly want to go over here with the Zaku Half-Cannon in terms of weapons and skills and whatnot. And unfortunately, this is where it kind of gets a bit more on the negative end for this video here, and I really don't want to get negative here because I kind of already did that with the Gundam GPO1 video I made before this, but really I just feel like a lot of the issues that the Zaku Half-Cannon has, I just can't talk about them without talking about the current state of 300 as a whole. And just the main issue with 300 that I've just kind of been facing recently is that there's just a lot of good suits that really just seem to outperform a lot of the older suits now, and like, I get it, that's kind of been a thing with GBO2 for a while, and I've never really minded it all too much. I mean, at the end of the day, GBO2, it is a gacha game. You know, they're going to release things that are stronger than before, and at high cost, I feel like it's a bit more excusable, because at least that cost does get more attention when it comes to like unit adjustments and things like that. So I feel like in that situation, you know, it's not too bad. Usually stuff at the higher cost, they end up getting buffed and whatnot, but lower cost, we really don't get that luxury, so it feels like a lot of suits just get left behind. And really the two newer, well, not newer, one's been in the game for a while, but the two newer suits in the Zaku Half-Cannon that I want to talk about for this video, technically three, because It's going to be the General and Supports Thunderbolt Acguy and the new suit, the Gym 2 Maria Shield Co. Now, the Thunderbolt Acguys, they've kind of been a menace at 300 for a while now. I still see people talk about them, about how annoying those suits are. Honestly, depending on what suit I'm playing, I don't always have an issue with the Thunderbolt Acguys. It kind of just depends. But when it comes to the General, I really want to focus on the two General suits here, the Thunderbolt Assault Acguy and the Gym 2 Maria Shield Co. Both of those suits have really good machine guns, and both of their machine guns, they can fire while moving. They do a lot of damage. They are very, at least in the case of the Maria Shield Co. Gym, that suit's machine gun is really quick at getting accumulation stagger, and I had like one match with this suit, the Zaku Half-Cannon. I was on Colony Drop area, and there was so many times where I would just keep getting shredded by either the Thunderbolt Acguy or the Maria Shield Co. Gym. Most of the time was both of them kind of targeting me, so... and you know, since the Zaku Half-Cannon, it has to stop to fire to really use all of its weapons. The only two weapons that it has exception for is the machine gun or the grenade launcher, if you have that version of the machine gun. But all of your other weapons, you have to stop to fire, so it just leaves you just vulnerable to both of those suits, which again, are both generals, and are just shredding my HP as a support, which I just feel like should not even be the case. I feel like, as the support, I should be doing more damage with my ginormous shoulder gatling gun, but, yeah, that's just really, I don't know. 300 as a whole, even with the other suits I've been playing recently, it just has not been the same as it's been in the past, and it's just been really disappointing, honestly. But just really focusing back on the Zaku Half-Cannon itself, I think the main thing I would want to see them buff with this suit is that I feel like the Zaku Half-Cannon, I think the suit needs more HP. I've had just too many instances where I can just get shredded by, again, generals of all things, which I feel like should not at all be the case. But, yeah, I really think they should make the Zaku Half-Cannon a more tanky support. You know, give it more HP, give it some higher defenses. I think that would be kind of a good starting point for the Half-Cannon here, but yeah, really just wanted to kind of get this off my chest because, again, low cost has just been kind of stressful in some areas. Again, it just has not been the most enjoyable experience. And real quick, let's see how we did here with the Zaku Half-Cannon on Mountain. We did get a mission complete. We got some good works in the side there. And yeah, did manage to get top in assist and top in damage. I did not beat my rival, which I believe my rival was the mass production gun cannon. They did really well, but hey, did get first in mobile suit lost, first in assist, and you know, second in damage dealt. So you know, not really too bad there for the Zaku Half-Cannon. This was like the best match I got using this suit. But yeah, 300 just really does not feel the same, which is an absolute shame. Again, I really, honestly, when it really comes down to it, it's the Gym 2. It's the Gym 2 Maria Shield Co. I actually find that suit to be very annoying and very frustrating at times. I don't think I've heard anybody else really talk about it that way, but in many of the matches I have been trying to play, yeah, that suit just feels like it might be a bit too overtuned for the cost, honestly. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say for this video here. Again, really just wanted to talk about the Zaku Half-Cannon and just 300 as it currently is. That's everything I have here, so, you know, comment down below what you think about the Zaku Half-Cannon. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if that's, I will see you all in the next one. Later.